It's North London Day. Does that make sense? It's North London Derby Day. Now does it make sense? Arsenal versus Spurs. One of the oldest rivalries you can have there in the world of football. Not just Premier League, in world of football. The most heated, the most coveted football game you're going to get in the Premier League is Arsenal versus Tottenham Hotspur. It's going down today. And are you ready for what's going to be a blockbuster of a game? I'm Ty Nighthead for TK24 Sports. If you're new to the show, like, subscribe, and turn that notification on so you don't miss a show every time we upload. Let's get into this one. Arsenal versus Spurs. This is going to be a monumental day. It's going to be a game where Arsenal fans actually going into a game for once at the Emirates is going to be scared. It's a game that Spurs fans are going to go into this game and thinking, do you know what? As bad as we are called Spursy, this could be one of those games that we just turn up again and rattle the cages. But with history, tells you this. There's been 65 games played. Arsenal have won the majority of them. And let me explain to you so you can see right now. So 65 games played. Arsenal have won 26 of them in total. Spurs have won 15 of them. Big difference there, right? When it goes to home games these games are played, Arsenal have won 18 of them. Spurs have won 18 when it's been at the old White Hart Lane and the new White Hart Lane, as I call it. And then when it comes to away victories, Arsenal have won 8 away. Spurs, every time they've come to Arsenal in the 65 games in total, they have only won 2 games. 2 games. Imagine that. Have all 65 games, when they've been away, travelling to Highbury, travelling to the Emirates, they've only won twice. But history has a habit of rewriting itself. And could this day happen to Mikel Arteta? Could this be the day that Ange actually gets one over Mikel Arteta? He's got one over a little bit in a sense of mind games. We don't know what Arsenal's going to turn up. We don't know what Spurs is going to turn up. But we do know it's going to be an epic day. It's going to be fueled already. I woke up this morning and rumblings were in my stomach already. Not because I needed to go to the toilet, but because I knew Arsenal versus Spurs is going to be a monumental day. It's going to be a monumental day. 8 o'clock kickoff at the Emirates. If you're going, you are so lucky. I've got one person that I know who's going, and good luck to him traveling there. Hope he gets there safely. Hope him and his wife get home safely. But Mikel Arteta has so much to do. He's got so much to think about. He's already without Saka. He's already without Jesus. He's only got Kai Havertz up front to play. Ranieri's out as well. So Arsenal are slim in attack. They've got to rely on Raheem Sterling. They've got to rely on Martinelli, a Trossard to step up, and Martin Odegaard to step up. Spurs, on the other hand, they have their injuries as well. To the number 1 goalkeeper, to the 2 central defenders, they're out as well. But this is what's going to make this game fascinating. This is what's going to make this game even more pressure on both sides. Should Arsenal fail to win, you're going to then have the Arsenal fans moaning, screaming, crying, looting. Maybe that's a bit too far. Saying that you need to go and get a striker. You need to go and get forward players. You need to invest in a squad now rather than the summer looking at a Martin Zubimendi. On the Spurs front, they're just going to moan anyway because they're going to say, this is just us. We lost. There's no surprise. We're at the Emirates. Arsenal already won against Spurs this season. At Spurs. They already won. They already won. But Arsenal and Spurs are going in different directions. Arsenal are going for the Premier League. Liverpool dropped points yesterday at the City Ground against Nottingham Forest, 1-1. Nottingham Forest are having a tremendous season. Could they do a Leicester and actually go on and win the Premier League? That would be mental if that ever happened. Chelsea drew yesterday 2-2. Manchester City drew 2-2 with Brentford. Chelsea drew 2-2, as I said before, against Bournemouth. West Ham won 3-2 against Fulham. Arsenal need a win today. Losing against Manchester United on penalties, that happened on Sunday. That's happened. That's in the past. Drawing again games against Brighton away, losing against Newcastle at home in the Carabao Cup. Arsenal are on a bad run of form of late. Arsenal fans are losing their mind, but today, at least today, going into the weekend, they can pick themselves up when they play against Wolves. I believe actually Wolves is the next game away from home. But today means nothing if Arsenal lose, and it will mean everything if Spurs win. Because then Spurs will say, even when we are rubbish, we can still beat you, the mighty Arsenal. Arsenal need to say, listen, when we are rubbish, we can still beat you, little old Spurs. This game means so much to both teams. This game means so much to the fans more than the players. I can tell you that much. This game is for the fans more than it is for the players. It sounds stupid when I say that, even though we need 3 points. This game is the bragging rights for the next few days, at least, to have. The next few days of not knowing if you're going to make some signings or not. The next few days is whether or not you're going to get the personnel in to help this season rather than next season. This game can eliminate a few bad memories of a few bad results as has literally happened for Arsenal. This game is for the fans more than the players. So the players need to do something for the fans rather than themselves and say, I need my fans going home happy than sad. Because lately I've been sending them home unhappy and angry. I need to get them going home happy. So, what do you think the score's going to be tonight? I think it could be a 2-0 victory to Arsenal. I almost said a 2-1, but I'm going to go with a 2-0 victory. I think Kai Havertz is going to step up today. Martin Odegaard's going to step up today. Declan Rice is damn well going to step up today. Gabriel's going to be pumped up. Saliba's going to be pumped up. Miles Lewis-Skelly, would he get deputised as the left back, or they're going to go with a Calafiori? You know they're not going to go with Zinchenko. Jurgen Timber's going to play as the right back. Is he going to go with Jorginho or is he going to go with Partey? He's got to go with Partey. Then up front, it's going to be Kai Havertz. Then you're going to have Sterling on the right, and then Martinelli, who I think they still need to play on the left. Do not put Trossard anywhere near their starting 11. It's going to be a waste of time. Bring him on, make an impact. If we're only 1-1, if it's what? No, I said 2-0. So if it's only 1-0, bring him on to make an impact to get the second goal. That's how I would like to see Arsenal play. But what's your thoughts? Am I right in saying this? This game is more for the fans than it is for the players? Is it going to be a 2-0 victory? Do you have faith in Arsenal going to win this game? Leave your comments below. Let's get talking about this. And subscribe to the show. I'm 150 away from 1,000 subscribers. Let's get to that 1,000 subscribers. Maybe on this show it can happen. You can make it happen. So we've got another show coming up talking about the transfers. That's a big show. And I've got some stories to drop on that one. Okay, I'm Ty Knight here for TK24 Sports.